Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. Boy, do I have a rare treat for you. These days you are going to see some of my personal vehicles from my personal stash pop on up for sale. We have a huge storage space that I store my personal vehicles in that has gotten a little bit out of hand as far as affordability. Quite a few rent increases, and we just plain and simple just got to reduce the number of vehicles that I am storing and not really using on a regular basis. I've owned this truck for about 2 years. This is a 2004 GMC Sierra 5.3 liter Vortec, single cab, as you can see, short bed. This particular truck is in beautiful condition and has a $5,500 Right Tech lowering system. It's a complete lowering system. It's done right quality, feels near stock, about as stock as you can be on a lowered vehicle. Rides absolutely beautifully. Just the cost of the parts, the kit that this came with in order to be able to lower it was $5,500. Wheels and tires are near new as well. Those cost in excess of $2,000. So lowering this vehicle with labor and wheels and tires cost about $10,000 to do, and gives this truck an absolutely stunning and beautiful look and stance. This truck has only 47,000 original miles, has a clean Carfax vehicle history report, and a clean title in hand. It just looks and runs like new because it practically is new. It's almost like going back 20 years in time and buying this thing from new again. It is practically flawless. Exterior body and paint shine like new. Interior is clean. All the power accessories work properly. Engine and transmission perform beautifully. This vehicle has always been garaged and in a climate controlled environment before me and during my ownership of it. It is just absolutely stunning inside and out. I just can't say enough about the condition of this vehicle. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but as is life, you just got to do what you have to do. Chrome on this vehicle against the black adds a beautiful touch to the vehicle. I'm not a big chrome fan, but when you put it against a black backdrop, it just comes to life. It's absolutely stunning. The reason, or the way I actually came about purchasing this vehicle, is I wanted to buy one brand new because I've always wanted one of these single cab short beds, and I wanted to buy one brand new. And I quickly realized that GM, whether you're looking at GMC or Chevy, they actually didn't offer the single cab configuration with a short bed brand new. They actually just offer it in a work truck configuration, which is just super basic and comes with the long bed, which I guess makes sense. Anybody buying a single cab is probably going to be using it for construction or work, not for a hot rod like this. So quickly I just looked and scoured the net and tried to find the nicest, cleanest, and lowest mileage example of a used one that I could possibly get that would be comparable to a brand new one, and this is what I came up with a couple years ago. This generation of GMC or Chevy truck from 1999 all the way through 2007. 2007 was a year where they made the new model and the old model simultaneously side by side. They referred to the older model. This body style is the classic, and I've actually purchased myself two of these generation. My other one is actually a Duramax 2007 classic body style with the Allison transmission. This one is with the legendary 5.3 liter V8, the Vortec engine, and they are both black. So this is one of the hardest working, longest lasting, most durable GM trucks ever created. In my opinion, this is the best generation you could possibly get. The next generation did lack in quality and longevity. Dashboards would crack. It would have horrible motor mounts that would cost a small fortune to fix. Oil pumps would fail on them. Powertrain problems, engine transmission problems with the next generation starting in 2007 with the new body style. Not the case with this one, folks. This one was owned by a mature owner. I bought it from an older gentleman. As you can see, it still has its original CD and cassette player. Other than the suspension, it is completely stock. Suspension and wheels, of course. This is the Right Tech system that's installed on the vehicle. There's the part number right there if you want to look it up. I do have the receipts showing that $5,500 was paid for that. The vehicle does have coilovers, and this is the tool that you can use to adjust the height of the vehicle. So you can adjust it higher or lower to your desired stance. Heat and AC blow nice and cold. Vehicle has 47,000 original miles, 47,377 original miles. You have your self-dimming rear view mirror and compass and temperature gauge. Map lighting up top. You have some storage space on the back side of the seats. Not a lot, but enough to put maybe a backpack or a gym bag in there. You also do have the sliding rear window, which I absolutely love, especially since it's so close to you here. It's very functional and is very nice. You could use it to vent the cabin of the vehicle very nicely since it's so close. 2 cup holders, a couple power outlets, 12-volt power outlets, and a cigarette lighter. It's never been used. Non-smoker vehicle. Vehicle has power windows, power door locks, ice-cold AC, power mirrors. And as you can see, your mirrors also have the blinkers on the side of them. Be able to see that a little bit better outside of the vehicle. This is the SLE trim, so middle of the line trim. Tires have just about 90% tread left in them, and the Stepside bed configuration, which gives you this little step, thus it's called Stepside, actually gives the vehicle such a muscular stance. Gives us such an aggressive and muscular stance, makes it look like a hot rod. I absolutely love the lines on this vehicle. The single cab short bed Stepside configuration is bound to be an instant classic. Especially with the low miles, this is definitely going to be a collector vehicle, but yet it's still a vehicle you can actually enjoy on a daily basis, and won't cost you an arm and a leg to maintain or own. Cost of ownership on these are very reasonable. These are extremely reliable. And as you can see, the tonneau cover is a rolling tonneau cover. The bed is softly used. You do see some light scratches, but no dings or dents. One benefit of the Stepside is you actually don't get the humps for the wheel wells on the inside of the bed, so you don't have to worry about that. It is a completely symmetrical bed with no fender humps in the middle. Flipping over on the passenger side, you'll see the blinker arrows a little bit more easily here. It's intended to actually notify the vehicle on beside you that you're making a left turn, so you don't necessarily see it while you're inside the vehicle. The angle of the LED lights is such where it won't bother you from inside the vehicle. We'll go ahead and unlock all the doors and pop the hood while we're at it, and we'll return to the passenger side and continue. I'm a little off my game on this particular video because this is actually one of my own personal vehicles. Not used to putting one of my personal vehicles up for sale, so it's a little bit emotional for me. I love all of my personal vehicles. I have nearly 50 of them. My wife has about 5. So we have more personal vehicles here than we actually have vehicles that are on the lot. I would say that's a bit of a problem. Dashboard is nice and clean, no discoloration, no chips, no cracks. Headliner in gorgeous condition. And glove box is nice and big, has your owner's manual and your wheel lock. Folks, I have not detailed this vehicle. I have not detailed it before I bought it. I have not detailed it during the time I've owned it, and I have not detailed it right before I put it for sale. This is how clean I got the vehicle, and this is how clean I've kept it. You can tell by the fact that we don't have plastic on the floor mats and on the floor of the vehicle as we put on all the vehicles that we freshly detail. And you'll also notice from the engine that it has not been washed. This car's all natural. This is how we got it. This is how we're selling it. You can still see dust on there from years back. But this is just a true testament to the condition of this vehicle. Folks, dealers can do wonders with vehicles. If you saw the condition of the vehicle, cosmetically or even mechanically sometimes, that some vehicle dealers purchase at auction versus the finished product they give you, it is a night and day difference. So in the eyes of a professional looking to buy a vehicle, seeing a vehicle in its all natural state like this, without an engine being washed, without the vehicle being detailed, as you can see, there's plenty of dust over here. All natural, folks. This is the real deal. This is the real McCoy. Very easy engine to work on. You have your ignition coils, spark plugs, you have your wires right down below. You have your large fuel box, which unlike Fords are labeled on these. You have your side post battery, really easy to replace. Oil filler neck, oil dipstick, transmission dipstick, coolant reservoir showing the pink red Dexcool coolant, which is what this is supposed to have in it. original airbox, no aftermarket mufflers or exhaust, no aftermarket air intakes, no aftermarket performance products on this vehicle. This vehicle is a non-molested, non-abused version of this vehicle. It may have a little pizzazz based on the lowering kit and wheels, but that is just for looks, folks. This vehicle has not been owned by an obnoxious owner or an inexperienced person or somebody that has abused it or not taken proper care of it. This vehicle has been loved all of its life. Any questions or comments, feel free to drop us a note in the comment section below, or you can call us directly here at the lot at any time at area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is www.directautooutlet.com. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and also subscribing to our channel. Like I said, this is just the first of many personal vehicles that I will be bringing out. Anyone that buys any one of my personal vehicles is getting one of the most special vehicles out there available for what they are. I'd like to think that based on my experience and taste in vehicles, I will be bringing you some of the most special vehicles you will see for what they are. You know, this is a 2004 Chevy truck. It's not a Ferrari, but if you're looking for the nicest version of this vehicle, folks, I believe you got it here. I will also be doing an in-depth test drive video of this vehicle as soon as I conclude this particular video, where we'll be getting the truck on the road, putting it through its paces, taking you along with us for the ride, and sharing all of our thoughts and observations with you. So please look for that. Links to both videos will be in the description of this video. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for taking your valuable time, investing it with us, and hanging out with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly hope to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.